Welcome back, everybody. This is going to be a review of McFarlane's DC Multiverse figures. This is a bunch of waves put in together. I'm just going to review it, commentary, impressions on all these figures really quick. I'm not going to go over articulation because it's very basic. It's all got the basic McFarlane articulation. So some of these designs I'm not a big fan of. I don't hate it, but that's not what I'm used to. But I got them anyway as a representation of the character into further populating the DC population that's made by McFarlane. Okay, so the first part is this figure from this wave. This is the Black Manta wave. I'm okay with the design, the upgrade of the figure. I'm not a big fan of this head. This head is just way too small for this figure. Black Manta has a huge head. It should be at least almost up to here. It should be thicker, and it's taller than any of the figures except for the Build-A-Wave. But that head is just way too small. Other than that, it's a really good looking figure. Now, this is not my Aqualad. My Aqualad version is Karth. I believe this is the son of Black Manta, if I'm correct, and he's an Aquamancer. But so I wasn't a big fan of this figure, but now that I have it in hand, I know it's not focusing well, but that head sculpt, dude, that is just money. I love that head sculpt. And the hair, oh yeah, I love that. That basically makes the whole figure. But I do like the different texturing on the body. As you can see, this is smooth, this is good texture. I like the paint work. I love these two weapons that he has, and these are removable. Yeah, this figure is a surprise like for me. This is Ocean Master. There is a Target exclusive Ocean Master that I initially purchased, but I decided to go with this one, even though this is more intricate, because that one was just a straight reuse of the Aquaman body. So I wanted something different from Ocean Master, and this one does the job. The only thing is, like, look at that. What throws me off is that helmet seems like it's off to the side. What? I just, I don't know. It throws me off to the side, but yeah, well done figure. I love this figure. Good representation of Ocean Master. Okay, let's see. Let's go to this one. This is Batman Earth 2. This is Dick Grayson as he assumes the mantle of Batman. I mean, it's Earth 2, and I'm hoping we'll get more Earth 2 representation. Figures. The only thing that I really don't like about this is this head sculpt. This head sculpt is way too small for this body. Way too small. Anything else, it's got a good representation of the character itself. But look at that. He's got like one of those miniature heads going on. Huge body, huge arms, and small head. Okay. Next one is Mr. Freeze. I love this. I had to get this one. This is very reminiscent of the first from DC Mattel's DC superheroes line. But the paint, I hate the paint work on this one. Might as well have just gone all white on these instead of having all these different variations of color, and then a black, or like this kind of blue, white, right? I don't need this light green, off-white, beige, and all that stuff. I don't need all that stuff. Other than that, this figure is money. This is removable if you guys needed to know. So you can pose the head. I know that there was a Superpowers version of this one. In terms of colorization, I probably would have preferred that, but the paint work was awful. Is awful in this one. Okay, so this wave, this is the Build-A-Figure wave. It's $25 each. Figure this, I didn't initially want to get this figure because I already have a Nightwing, and I'm not a big fan of these two's design costume. This is Arsenal, so I'm okay with him because when he switched to Arsenal instead of Speedy, I'm accepting this as his costume rather than what's happening with Donna Troy. I still think of her with a black costume and a bunch of stars on her costume rather than this intricate color. Same thing with Raven. I'm not a huge fan of this blooming thing in there because I don't know what it's supposed to represent. I think if without that, it would have been much better, to be honest. I don't like the choice of colors in this one, the black, the gray, the darker gray, the white, the off-white, which is just bare plastic. The only thing that makes these figures stand out is the faces. Like, I love that face. Paintwork, hair. It's limiting the articulation, but you know. Anyway, it comes with a sword. It's a good representation of the character in the DC universe. Same thing with this figure. I love the face in this one. It has features that are unique from Donna Troy or any other female figures. That's so he's concentrating on the face a little bit more. I like that. Nightwing, I initially did not want to get it because we already have Nightwing, but having this in hand, that face sculpt is money. The hair, and it's proportionate to the body, you know. So I really love this one. The only thing that throws me off is these biceps. I mean, this wrists right here. And normally that wouldn't throw me off because I'm kind of used to that with McFarlane. He's gotten better. Instead of just a big old ball, he switched to this kind of design. The only reason why this throws me off, this design, is because this Speedy, if you look at his hands, you can't even see the wrist joints over here. It's so well hidden. Right? Now, comparing these two hands at the peg holes. Let's see if I can do this correctly. What throws me off is you can see it ends here for Arsenal. You can barely see the joint. And then Nightwing ends at the same place, but then it has this huge wrist joint that throws it off, making it longer. See? I don't know why they're doing that. I think it's the same sculptor who designed the figures, but I don't know if it's the same, if somebody else created the articulation joint on the wrists. And maybe this is an older figure design. So maybe, hopefully, this utilizes the new generation of wrist pegs that McFarlane is switching to, because I like this. It's very, very well hidden. It doesn't distract from the figure. Now the Build-A-Figure, oh my goodness, this guy is just all kinds of mean. Look at that face. Yeah. I know there's a Target exclusive, I believe, of the Beast Boy. I might get that and put it in front of this one if I can find it. I'm not gonna sweat over it. Be very careful of these furs on these forearms. They are spiky. And when you're putting on the hands, these are spiky, man. Like really, really spiky. Other than that, this guy is a mean figure. I love it. I love it. Everything about him. Okay. Let's see. Let's move this over a little bit. Now, I want to tell you something about this particular wave. I bought this from the McFarlane store. Each figure is usually $20, but if you buy the bundle, you get the Kyle Rayner blue. I already have a Kyle Rayner, a green Kyle Rayner, not the blue one. So this is a reuse for me. I wasn't particularly interested in this figure. I don't want a second Kyle Rayner on my DC steps, but you know, if it basically became 2020, 2020, so that's 100. This came free if you get the whole bundle from McFarlane. Of course, I had to pay shipping, which is like $10 or $11, whereas in Amazon I would not have paid shipping, but still it comes out as being almost free, a figure for half the price. So that is $100 for 6 figures, is what I'm saying. Okay, $100 for 6 figures. So this is basically a freebie. I like it. It's basically a repaint of the other Kyle Rayner figure. Right. So now, which ones are we gonna do? Superboy. This is not Superboy. This is almost like Superman. Con L. He's got shadows on his in for his beard. He's as big as almost any characters. I love this design. I really, really wish it had been the Superboy size. I really wish it was. Everything else I love this about this thing. I don't even mind the spikes on this one. Okay, it's just that we're going through the reign of Superman. We're almost getting. Well, are we getting all of them? Yeah, we are getting all of them. Oh, we haven't gotten the Eradicator yet. Um, the Eradicator. No, we haven't gotten Cyborg Superman yet. But I really wish this was smaller. I just can't call this guy Superboy. It looks like a Superman clone. Jay Garrick. I had to get this one. Jay Garrick's the Flash. Original Flash. I love the colors. The light blue, sky blue, the red. I love everything about this figure. I love the head. I wish this was... Okay, I wish this was a little bit, a tad more bigger. That's the only thing. Okay. And yeah, I love this figure. It doesn't need anything else, but it does come with speed effects. Armored Batman. I wasn't going to get this one, but hey, why not? It's included in the figure. It's just another Batman that's going to go into my collections of Batman. I don't know where this Batman comes from. It's not from the Gladiator Superman from War World. But yeah, same classic McFarlane scape. That's doesn't make sense, but it's kind of looks nice. Yeah, a lot of texturing, a lot of detail. McFarlane does not skimp on detail, unless with this figure where it's supposed to be not too detailed, because this is supposed to be almost a leotard costume. That's more of a modern rendition of Jay Garrick's Flash anyway, but I like it. It's still very, very close to the original. Yeah, for this one comes with an axe. I like it. Very spiky. It's definitely unique. Here's another figure that I wasn't really too fond of when it first was announced, just like with Aqualad. But this is the Signal by is it Duke? Duke Thomas is the character. I'm not very familiar with the character, but now that I have it in hand, I am loving this design. The bright yellow with the black. I thought it was too simplistic, but now having it in hand, it's really, really striking. And then this bat symbol on the chest. And the helmet I thought was just plain. It's actually pretty good. It goes pretty well with this face. Yeah. Now the figure that I just love about this wave, more particularly because of the potential of having Kingdom Come figures coming into the McFarlane collection. If it does, this is the Herald, because I love Kingdom Come. I want to get all the figures there. If he puts it out, guaranteed buy for me. Guaranteed buy. Okay. So this is just perfect. It is articulated. It's hindered. The articulation is hindered by the design. I wish this was slightly bigger, and I wish this folded more. If I find a one in the wild, I'll probably buy it, and I'll probably start customizing this so that this folded. Yeah, I just man, Kingdom Come. It's been decades, but I still love that comic book. And every time I see Alex Ross's paintings, I'm still awed by it. All right, guys, thank you very much for sticking around for this very, very quick review. As I said, more impressions, but I just had to get this out. This is just in 1 month, and that's not even all the McFarlane I got from this 1 month. I think I had like 7 or 8 more that I reviewed before. I want to just move it out of the way and start putting in shelves. In my collection, I have the G.I. Joes I had to review. I have the Guardians of the Galaxy, and some more Masters of the Universe. So I can go back to customizing the Batwing, and then I need to get this out by end of April, because I have a massive item that's coming in my review system in April. So stick around for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will see you guys again. Bye.